What's up, you guys? I'm Rachel Roberts, and I am part of the Roberts group. My second half is in California on vacay right now, so you have to deal with just me, myself, and I. I am here today to talk to you about the top home buying myths that I hear all the time of people believing and thinking that it's true. So I'm gonna cover those today for you, and hopefully you get something out of it, or you can share this with somebody that needs to hear it. So here we go. I need a sip of coffee first. Many first-time home buyers have this idea in their head, or not first-time home buyers, but potential first-time home buyers, people that are thinking about it, kind of on the fence about it. They think that they need 15 to 20% saved up to put down on a home. And let me tell you, that is false. According to Keeping Current Matters, the national average down payment is 6%. Average. 15 to 20% is normal. Like, that's not normal. Let me tell you why. I've had clients of mine that have bought for $0 down. I've had clients buy with 1% down. I've had clients buy with 3% down. Depending on the program that you choose is best for you, you need sometimes even less depending on if you get down payment assistance money, which that I can cover that in a whole nother video with my lender that I use a lot, or one of them. So maybe I'll do a video on that, but down payment assistance is just where you get money from the state, if you qualify, that goes towards your down payment on your property. Another myth that I hear all the time is that you have to have a perfect credit score. Child, you do not need a perfect credit score. I have a lot of friends and clients that I've now helped, or that I'm working on getting approved, think that student loans affect everything, and if you have student loans you can't buy. Not true, you guys. Like, listen, Linda, it's not true. Student loans, yes, will affect your credit score depending on your payment plan, your repayment plan, and all of that kind of stuff, which the lender totally goes over with you, but they don't affect it as much as you think. Your credit score can be as low as 675. 675. Do you know how many times people ask me if they need to have an 800 credit score to buy a house? And I'm just like, no, if that were the case, I wouldn't have any clients. Who has an 800 credit score? And let me tell you, you're limiting yourself by believing all of these things. If you're renting, here's a little tip. Hold on, I need a coffee before I say this because it stresses me out. 88% of property managers raised their rent within the last 12 months. 88% of them. That's not going down anytime soon. And it's not gonna stop. They're just gonna keep raising their rents because that's just what the rental market is doing. Stop renting. Okay, that was a little aggressive, but seriously, it's literally throwing your money down the toilet and putting it into somebody else's pocket at the same time, if that makes any sense. You are not gaining any equity, any net worth, nothing by renting. And you could be way more eligible to buy than you think. Another myth, this one just like rips my heart out when people tell me that they are doing this. Online mortgage companies, like, I don't want to name names, but you know what I'm saying. Like, stop using them. Stop using them. The reason I say that is because local lenders have specific programs that might meet your needs way better than the generic things that are happening online. And they work when your realtor works. So if it's a Sunday night and your realtor is out showing you properties and you decide you want to write an offer on one, you need a pre-approval letter right there. You're gonna get it from your lender because they're working alongside your realtor all the time. And communication is everything. Local lenders have so much more to offer. They have much more flexibility and knowledge about the programs that could save you money. Save you money, honey. Bottom line is, this is gonna sound kind of harsh. Just because your mom and dad and your aunt and uncle and your grandma and grandpa and your friends are telling you that you need 20% down to buy a house and you need to save 20%, they're wrong. Times have changed. We don't need all that money to buy a house. You just don't. The only benefit of having 20% down is you do not pay mortgage insurance. But there are ways around it. There are ways around it. I have great connections. Realtors all around have great connections on people, on lenders that they can connect you with that have those sorts of programs. And yes, some of you might be saying, well, that's a great benefit and it's worth waiting. Great, then you do you. But I'm just saying, you can buy a house for 3% down. I'm just super passionate about this stuff because I have seen my clients' faces and their jaws drop on the floor when they see how little they really need. When in their mind, they had this huge number, they didn't think they were gonna reach their goal of buying a home this year. It's probably the best feeling in the world. So now pick your jaw up off the floor and go call your realtor, go call your lender or somebody that you know, or you can drop in the comments and say, hey, I need to know more information about this. DM me, I am glad to answer any questions. Bottom line, you can buy a house. You can. Thanks for listening, and I hope you guys got something out of this and can share this with anybody you think might need the information or like the information. Of course, I'm always here for questions, and I hope you guys have a great week. Don't forget, crush those goals. Happy 2020. See you next time.